Let not the foot of pride come against me. Let not bitterness linger in me. Let not my enemies triumph over me, Lord, and let not they conquer me.
Lord, you are my everything. Lord, you are my Savior and my King. Hide me, Lord, under your precious wings. Protect my going out and coming in.
Let your loving kindness surround me. Let your truth preserve me. Let my mouth fill with your praises, Lord, so I can glorify your holy name.
Lord, you are my everything. Lord, you are my Savior and my King. Hide me, Lord, under your precious wings. Protect my going out and coming in.
And of course, today I want to say welcome back to the Sherry S. ChitChat radio show here on JAIRiE Radio. This morning, we're getting ready for a powerful night of reggae music as Luciana, the messenger, takes the stage live at LPR NYC on April 19th. Joining me now is someone who will also be performing that night in more ways than one, Mesha Steele. Mesha, welcome to the Sherry S. ChitChat radio show. Of course, you're doing stranger over here, so welcome, Mesha.
Thank you so much, Sherry, for taking the time to squeeze me into your schedule because I know you are booked and busy. So much appreciation, my sister.
Yeah, man, we have to do what we have to do. You understand me? But we have, because today is a quick and fast kind of interview, chit chat rather. So we're just going to jump right into it because, of time constraints. So, Mesha, for those people who don't really know you yet, tell us a little about who Mesha Steele is. At LPR
I am a recording artist, music educator, a storyteller, originated from Belize, and I live in New York City. And I spread my music, through those avenues. I teach the young, I look out for the elderly, and I soothe them with music, and I do concerts. I record music for the world.
All right, so that's what we're talking about. There you have it. Her name is Mesha Steele. So, Mesha, we're going to jump right into the big show that's coming up on the 19th, all right? I want to know, how did you get the opportunity to be part of this show with Luciana? Because, time constraints.
Okay, so out of the blue, I got a call from a promoter named Jamaican Dave. Okay, I met him some years ago in Pennsylvania, in Philly, when I did Philly Carry Fest a while back. And from that point, that was like before COVID. And from that point on, he was following my career.
Yeah.
And I spread every time that he could get me on one of his concerts, he booked me.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Music for the world.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it from my end you're getting the feedback?
No, it's not from your end. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. So that's how you and right? They got together. I want to know. All right. So, what does it mean for you to be sharing the stage? For you personally, to be sharing the stage with an icon like Luciana? I mean, you're an icon in your own way too. But how are you feeling right now before the start of the show? I'm sure you performed with him before.
Indirectly, yes, because I've shared the stage a while back with artists of his, like, they had IRIE Jamboree. This is when IRIE Jamboree used to have IRIE Jamboree, and, things like that. Every time that he was on one of those, that I performed a while back. This is a good while. And, like Sizzla was on that one, the Marleys was on that one, Itana, you name it, it was star-studded. And I remember him flipping on stage, that famous flip that he's like, whoa, look at this. But, an artist of his stature, anytime you get to perform with an artist of that stature, you want to make sure you bring it.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So I am making so much preparations because I want to make my mark on this show. Girl, I'm losing sleep as we speak.
I can imagine. I saw you in the studio yesterday with Screechy Dan too, doing your thing. So, all right.
Correct, because we have some other stuff coming up. And also, coincidentally, the rhythm that we're working on right now, Luciana is on that rhythm, Luton Fire is on that rhythm, Screechy Dan, and a host of other artists is on that rhythm. So having the privilege to do this type of work right now is, man, I'm telling you, I'm just like grateful. Grateful.
It's just your year. It's just your year, Mesha. It's just your year.
I think I'm more my season, because this started a couple of years ago, and it just has been progressing from there. So I just want to make the most of everything and not take anything for granted and be grateful for my supporters. And I call people like you my destiny helpers. You know what I mean? Because every time you guys give us a platform, more people hear about independent artists like myself. And I'm very, very grateful for that. You understand?
So what can the audience expect on April 19th? Because, we have to keep on plugging the dates so people know, say, big things happening in New York City. What can they expect on April 19th?
Okay, so, I will give a performance, of course, but this time not with a band. I'm going to introduce my DJ to the world from Sovereign Sound. Okay, who will be backing me on that show. Selector Q45, if you're listening, big up yourself. We're going to give them a mad show. Also, I'm going to unveil a new clothing line. I'm dropping a clothing line that day. So merch will be on deck. And all of this will have, come with a surprise announcement on that actual day, what the line is about, what the merch is about. And then a preview, a teaser for a new song that is coming out.
All right, there you have it, people. Big things here, big announcement right there, exclusive right here on the JAIRiE radio show. Our radio show, right? With ChitChat with Sherry S. Lady Mesha Steele is going to be dropping some merch. Can't wait to see what they look like. I can't wait for her to come into the studio to come show us off. And, you can actually get a visual of what she's having. But we're going to talk some more about that. But, Mesha, how would you describe your sound and message as an artist?
I would say I'm considered a reggae soul artist and, Caribbean fusion because soul music is where I live. I put my soul in everything that I do, whether it is my music, my fashion, whether it is my teaching, right? So, soul. And we can't forget the Most High. The Most High is involved with every step because I'm not a self-made being. I'm made by the Most High. Everything that I do is driven by that. It is driven by love for the young people, the people who come from places that we come from who don't really have an opportunity or a push or support behind them to show them that, with a little motivation and a little faith, you can go a long way.
Absolutely.
Just keep going.
Absolutely. So I want to find out from you, Mesha, which song or moment in your set you are most excited about?
The new song that I'm about to launch because it's powerful.
Yeah?
Oh yes. And, like I said, I'm a storyteller. I'm not a really dancey club type of person.
Yeah.
So every music that I put out, I want to make sure that it is telling a story and it will age well, right? Because one day I may have grandchildren. I want my grandchildren to listen and say, man, my grandmother was something else, but in a good way. You understand?
Absolutely.
I want my predecessors to look and see that I leave something good for them.
You see it. So that's what we're talking about, people. Once again, if you're just joining us, I want to say much love to everyone over there in Houston, Texas. Much love, Canada. All right, I can't shout at everybody today because we're on a time constraint in regards to, but I must say much love to everyone in Finland, Germany, what's up? Always here with us, Germany. Jamaica, what's up? All right. United States, you're always here as well. All right, her name is Mesha Steele. Big bad event going down in New York City on the 19th of April. But I also want to say much love to everyone on Facebook Live, much love to everyone on Mixcloud, JAIRieradio.com, much love. Everybody checking in right now. Can't keep up, but you know it is. It's all about Lady Mesha Steele right here on the Sherry S. Chit-Chat Radio Show. So you mentioned, Mesha, that you have some merch coming out. Can you tell us about that some more and what kind of inspired it?
So I am calling this my heritage line, and it will align with the announcement that I am making, but just know that the pieces will be regal. It will be, streetwear, of course, T-shirts, tote bags, possibly some hats. My manufacturer kind of crashed out on me with the hats, so I'm working on that. This is why I'm not getting a lot of sleep, because I'm pushing to the finish line. I'm trying to get everything done to the finish line to a good standard, that I don't just put out anything, little pop down, nothing. It have to be good. You understand?
From a professional level, because you're a very professional person.
Yes, and to match the reputation and all of that. Pieces that will last and that people, will want to wear and cherish. Not just like some merch with my name on it or something like that. Like valuable pieces that people will love wearing.
All right.
I've been working on this for quite some time, and it will all tie into the music, because music and fashion for me has always been hand in hand. And as you know, I come from a household of both musicians and fashion designers.
Absolutely.
So, and that was, with my family, this was a huge thing, and their reputation, is really, pristine when it comes to that. So I need to continue following suit with that.
Right. Just like that. All right, Lady Mesha Steele telling you what's going to be happening. Her new merch coming out. So how important do you think, Mesha, it is for artists to build a brand beyond the music?
Well, because that lends sustainability, it adds to your legacy to show that, artistry comes in many forms. We could create on many, different spectrums. It doesn't necessarily have to be only music. Like for me, my creativity comes in seasons. There are seasons where I am only writing music. Then there are times when I am doing the pre-production phase. Then there are times I put that down and I'm doing my live performances, right? And then times like this where I'm creating my fashion line. A lot of the stuff that I wear on stage are customized by myself. Because I have a certain image and likeness that I want to, put to the world, a unique one at that, and not be generic. So all of these things, go hand in hand, and I encourage every artist, who wants to, make a mark to also look into things of such. Because as you know, with the way music is going nowadays, it's expensive for us to make our records. And we're not making as much money back with streaming and how things are. It's not like in the days when, you could sell a CD and things like that. Right? So I'm making merch so that, I could generate revenue to keep making music for the people. So I could keep bringing my story to the world.
You still can keep on telling your story. So how has your journey in music shaped who you are today?
Well, oh my gosh, it's my identity. I'm so sorry. I had not gotten a lot of sleep. So if I'm stuttering a little bit, I am asking everyone to please forgive me. Your girl tired.
That's all right. I trust me. I wear many hats. I understand exactly what you're talking about.
Girl, when I'm finished from here, I'm going to hold some rice and peas and drop some sleep, yeah?
You see it. You sleep when you can. I asked DJ Roy one day how you do it. Right. He say you sleep when you can. So that's what you have to do, sleep when you can. And of course, DJ Roy is also going to be on the show. Can you tell me about that as well?
Oh, that is correct. So DJ Roy of Road International and, fame with IRIE Radio, he's also going to spin a set on that show. I'm so excited because he's also another DJ that's been pushing my music, namely the one with Flower Gun, Touch the Road, and all those songs. So DJ Roy, big up yourself. I can't wait for us to work together. And maybe even one day have a sit down like this, also on, your show, if you're listening. Yeah.
Oh, there you go, DJ Roy. If you're hearing us, DJ Roy, it's Sunday, so I know you might be hearing us. So, what message do you want people to walk away with after seeing you perform?
I want them to feel empowered, especially women, because, I'm not saying I'm a feminist per se, but you know, us as women in the industry, we don't get a lot of space sometimes, right? And then they want us to feel as if there can only be one. So, like, my message will be empowering to women, you know, especially younger women, that they could do anything, they could be anything they want to be. And don't let your age restrict you, don't let your race restrict you, you know what I mean? Don't let anything restrict you. When you have something that you're supposed to do on this earth, a purpose, there will be obstacles, but you do it anyway, with fear in your heart, or even with a little courage. But if you keep on keeping on, you're going to make it, honey.
I hear you. So are there any projects apart from the new merch that people should look out for?
Yes. So I have a song with Maka Diamond. You know, that's supposed to come out really soon, along with the other songs, you know, because this will be an EP. I'm still, you know, polishing this up in the studio, and it's kind of hard to juggle everything because, you know, I've become a lecturer of sorts also. A couple of days ago, like last week, not even last week, 2 days ago, I was at Columbia University giving a lecture regarding music therapy and all that stuff, and, you know, the power of music. So there are all these aspects going on, and these are things that I never imagined that I would be doing. So I want to take my time and get this, you know, this music out while still giving my message to people. I was at the public library doing the same thing. I lectured for them, you know, for Women's History Month. So lots going on. Like, we could do all of these things.
And I also see you teaching young students how to play the guitar.
Correct. Guitar, piano, violin, voice lessons. So when I post what I can when I can, because, like, it's, you know, ever evolving thing going on with me. Also, 2 of my songs are featured in a novel by an author named K.M. Cookie. She's based in California, and the book was launched back in February. We are doing the audiobook as we speak, so I'm flying out to California in May to do the Patois dialect version of the book. Like,
that's what we're talking about.
And then the songs will be on the audiobook too. So I think I'm kind of making history because the songs that will be featured in the audiobook when they put the audiobook out. So many things going on. The book is called Song of Hummingbird Highway.
Song of Hummingbird Highway. Beautiful, beautiful.
Correct.
You're doing your thing, Mesha. I have to say, I love that. But for Mesha, I know time is against us. So for those coming out to LPR NYC, why is this a show that they should not miss?
Well, don't miss it because, you know, Luciano, and you know, he always brings it. And I will bring it too, okay? Just be prepared because it's like a 420 affair, and you know how these things are. These things, I don't want to say it's dear to my heart. First, I have to be careful with my words because I'm not a smoker. But the ones who are into that occasion, trust me, it'll go mad. It'll go mad. It'll go mad.
So there you have it,
people. We're bringing this to Greenwich Village, right? A show like this to the Village, New York City. Usually these shows are in, you know, Brooklyn and
go mad.
But it's gonna be wonderful. Just guys, please. Give me a strength, yeah?
So I have one last question for you, Mesha. So Luciano is known for powerful, conscious music. How has his influence impacted you as an artist?
For me, I like that his music ages well because, you know, he's about positivity, he's about love, he's about, you know, spirituality and all of those things that he embodies. I embody those same things. Right? And when you see an artist like that, and some of his music is like 20-something years old and it's still making an impact now, like, I look at that and I'm like, I want to be that, right? I want my music to make the same type of impact and make the same mark.
All right, there you have it, people. And so, Mesha, I want to say thank you so much for joining me this morning. Wishing you all the best on April 19th at LPR NYC, and continued success with your music and your brand. And to our listeners, make sure you come out and support live reggae music. It's going to be a powerful night. All right, and Mesha, I'm going to give you an opportunity to say goodbye. But before we do that, you know, make sure when you see Luciano, tell him that Sherry South said to say hi to him. All right, we are from the same district in Chantilly. My uncle taught him in school. So we're basically family. Even though we are one big happy family, tell him South from Chantilly. My sister Jackie, Sherry S, and you know, my uncles taught him. So big things right there. So I have to support my brother Luciano, coming from the hills of Davidton to Greenwich You know, it's remarkable. I look a brother from Manchester High School. I used to see Luciana running from Davidton to Mispa every day. All right, love to run. That time he was so skinny. Not like how we look right now.
Wow.
But telling you, you would tell him, sir, remember him running from Davidton to Mispa. Yeah, absolutely. But for him from Davidton now to Greenwich is an amazing thing. So, Mesha, I want to give you the opportunity now to just give a last word to everyone who's listening to you right now.
All right, everybody, please go and follow me on social media. Go and have a look and see what we have coming up. You know, my shows are going to be posted because there are other stuff also that we're going to be doing. We're going to be at VP Records also on that Saturday for meet and greet because they're having Vinyl Day, I think it's called. So, guys, if you could come and stop by, check us and things like that. Luciana also is going to be in the house on that day for the meet and greet. So there's a lot going on. Check my social media at Mesha Steele, MESHASTEELE at Mesha Steele. Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikTok, all of those, okay? Because there are more things coming up, and I will drop a little preview of what the line will look like in a few days.
And you're saying what date is this going to be at VP?
So VP is the Saturday the 18th in the daytime. This is a daytime event, a meet and greet. So we're going to stop by. The artists are going to stop by, you know, for a brief moment. So if you guys want to come and pop in there, you could also pop in at VP Records in Queens and check us there. Okay? But the big event, Sunday the 19th at LPR. Okay? I'm looking forward to see everyone. May I beg on our strength.
And yeah,
come
you know,
come and have a look.
Our sister right here in New York, so New Yorkers show them how we do it in New York City. All right, we're going to Greenwich this time. So, Mesha, can they still get tickets? Where can they get tickets?
Okay, so hold on, let me pull that ticket link because it's on the social media. It's on my socials, and I'm going to pin it right now. So if everybody go on my socials and also go and check out Jamaican Dave Productions on that page. You can also go on LPR's page because I think they have a box office or something like that where you could get it online. Okay,
all
so
right.
LPR's page, Jamaican Dave Productions page, and also my page. I'm going to pin it so everybody could see it on top. Okay.
All right, so nice and sweet, short interview right here. Look at ChitChat with our sister Mesha Steele. All roads lead, like she say, to LPR NYC on the 19th. And on the 18th, we're all going to be going over to VP Records to show some love and meet some artists and get some love. And Luciana and everybody else. Mesha Steele, if you never met Mesha, come meet Mesha, right? Very fashionable sister. And she have a brand coming out too. Let's talk about that later. Mesha, I'm going to invite you to come and chat with us.
Yes, we're going to give a full interview for that so I can show
studio.
It's going to be great.
Man. Absolutely. So thank you so much, Mesha. All the best, and we talk soon, all right?
Thank you for having me, Sherry. Have a blessed day.
Much love.
Enough respect, everybody. Big up on yourself.
Sure. There we have it. So, people, once again, that was Mesha Steele from, and of course, on the 19th, all roads lead to LPR. And I want to remind you as well that we are talking to you live from the studios here at JAIRiE Radio. And let you know as well that JAIRiE Radio is a community-based radio station. We're based right here in Queens, and you know, here the show is called ChitChat, so that's what we do. We chat here. So my name is Sherry S, and we do it every Sunday right here, 11:30 to 1:30 p.m. Want to say much love to Jimmy Hutchinson. What's up, Jimmy? Want to say much love to everyone all over the world right now. It is all about the ChitChat Radio Show. This song right here from our sister Luciana. At 12 o'clock, we will be talking to Lady Anne-Marie Grant from the AFUI, all right, Foundation. And you all know what AFUI is about. She'll tell you when she gets here. Big thing. So we're waiting for Anne-Marie to call us at 12 o'clock. So we're on a tight schedule today, back to back to back. And I'm here until 1:30. And that's how we're going to do it. But one more from Lady Mesha Steele. So we're doing it right now. My everything.
Yes, Lord. You are worthy. Lord. Let not the foot of pride come against me. Let not bitterness linger in me. Let not my enemies triumph over me, Lord. Let love take conquer me.
Lord, you are my everything. Lord, you are my Savior and my King. Hide me, Lord, under your precious wings. Protect my going out and coming in.
Let your loving kindness surround me. Let your truth preserve me. Let my mouth fill with your praises, Lord, so I can glorify your holy name.
All right, that's the name of Brother George alongside Mesha Steele at 12 o'clock, waiting for Lady Anne-Marie Grant to call me to talk about Afui, all right? Big things that they're doing right there in Jamaica. But in the meantime, this brother will be in New York City on the 19th, and he'll also be at the VP Records. So make your way down to VP Records on the 18th for the meet and greet. It's the final day at VP Records. His name is... This must be Amara? Oh. Caller, good afternoon. You're live.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Is this Anne-Marie?
Yes, it is.
Right on time. Anne-Marie, how you doing?
I am well, and how are you doing?
I am just great. Once again, people, want to let you know that we are here with Lady Anne-Marie Grant from Afui, all right? And they have a big awards coming up on the 29th. Is it 29th annual Afui Awards Gala, and I'm going to let Anne-Marie talk about it because this year she's telling us that the Jamaica Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, will receive the Legacy Award. So I want to say much love and welcome to the Sherry S. ChitChat Radio Show, Lady Anne-Marie Grant. All right, so let's start here. For listeners who are hearing about this, tell us what the Afui Gala is all about and why it matters.
Well, first of all, let me thank you so much for the opportunity to share with your amazing listeners and with you. And I just want to say happy Sunday to them wherever they are in the world. And I hope that they're fine and well. I'm excited about our upcoming event on April 17th, as you mentioned. We have the pleasure of honoring a distinguished slate of individuals, both of Caribbean heritage and African American heritage. And I'm particularly excited about this group of honorees because it includes the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Michael Holness, ONPC MP, a two-time graduate of the University of the West Indies, and his doctorate, I think, is from Northeastern University. So the event, let me talk a little bit about the foundation, Sherry.
Yes, please.
So the foundation, we're a non-profit entity. We're located here in New York. We're a 501c3, like many of the other non-profits here serving the Caribbean. And all donations are tax deductible to the full extent of state and federal law. But we focus on higher education. And in particular, the majority of our fundraising goes to benefit students at the University of the West Indies in the Caribbean.
Yes.
And I am sure that many of your listeners know that the University of the West Indies is not only in Jamaica. The University of the West Indies is a regional institution, and we are in 17 countries in the English-speaking Caribbean, where we have five campuses. 4 physical campuses: Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, Antigua and Barbuda, and then we have our global campus, which is our online campus, which serves all of the region and for the smaller islands. And for your listeners who are from smaller islands, we don't mean no disrespect, just smaller in size.
Just smaller in size.
Just smaller in size. We have online facilities, and we have what we call satellite locations, almost like internet, small cafes where students can go access the computers, Wi-Fi. Visiting lecturers will stop by for kind of administrative activity, etc., etc. So our mission really is about investment in human capital, in the potential of the people of the region. Young, talented, ambitious people them who their only barrier to access to higher education is financial.
Right. And you know what you just mentioned, I did not know that UWI was in so many places, that it was so accessible to so many people. And you know, I'm curious because I'm sure that with the recent disaster in Jamaica, what Melissa did, I'm sure there are people in Jamaica, students in Jamaica right now, who are current students of the UWI, who would want to, prospective students of UWI, who may not be able to go because of the whole devastation. Can you even talk to that?
Well, I'm so glad you raised that, because this year our focus is really on funding the students of UWI, in particular the Mona campus, who were impacted by the hurricane. The campus has identified 2,000 students, and when we say Mona campus, we're talking about the campus in Kingston and the campus in Western Jamaica. And let me just pause to talk a little bit about the campus in Western Jamaica that is perched right on the hill, overlooking the airport.
Yes.
That's almost blow down, half blow down the street, blow down the hillside. That's that one there, same one.
Yes, same one.
And so UWI has identified 2,000 students who list the county of Cornwall as their primary residence. So if you can imagine that if 2,000 students indicate that they come from that part of the island, which is Westmoreland, Trelawney, St. Elizabeth, St. James, and Hanover. And of course, you know, the hurricane did have an impact on other areas, but not as bad.
Right.
And those students have been really, their families have been hard hit by the hurricane. The university is providing some assistance in terms of a 50% tuition, but we have students who call us or call the university and say, Miss, even with 50%, not even time leaf left, not no scallion, boat wash with nothing, everything blow off.
Oh my God.
So even with that 50%, there are many students, Sherry, who are seriously challenged and will not be able to take up the offer.
Wow.
So from this event, we want to focus on the students who are in their final year, their graduating year.
Right.
In actual fact, we're bringing a student representative from the cohort that we funded for scholarships for 25, 26, about 50 students. And this student is in our final year. And so what we want to do is to see how best we can assist. We're not going to have enough money because I will pick me. Let me not say we're not going to have enough money, because I believe in the spirit of abundance.
Right.
But the need is great, and so we're inviting the public, even if they don't come to the gala, to hail our distinguished slate of honorees, who I'd love to share their names with you in a few, that they could donate to the foundation. Our website is www.A as in American, F as in foundation, U for university, W for West, I for Indies.org, and I did mention that we're a non-profit.
Anne-Marie, just say it again in case, because I don't think if they never had, just in case you get your pens and everything ready, people, and just take this down.
Yes.
All right, get your pens. Get your pens.
Come from country and talk fast.
Yeah, get your pens and listen again where you can go and make a donation.
Yes. As a country girl, me talk fast, so I need to slow down. Thank you so much. I appreciate that more than you know. So listeners, www.afuwi.org. Let me repeat. A for American, F for Foundation, U for University, W for West, I for Indies.org. And you can go on our website and donate. We will take anything from $1 to $1 gazillion. Under the law, we are obliged to acknowledge all of the donations, and so we send an acknowledgement to all the people who donate, Sherry, because it's tax deductible and people can retain the information that we send to them, their tax certificate, to keep it with their other donations, whether it's the Red Cross, Cancer Society, or any other Jamaican or Caribbean organization that they support.
Right. And
again, the gala is on Friday, April 17th. It's in Manhattan at 583 Park. That's the Park on 63rd. And as I said, we have an amazing slate of honorees.
Tell us about the honorees.
So leading the class of 2026. So each year when we have the gala, given that we are associated with a university, it is the graduating AFUWI class of 2026, or honoree class, of 2026. 2026. And leading the class of 2026 is Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Michael Holness, and he'll be getting the Legacy Award. Now, the Legacy Award is only given to heads of government or heads of state, and it is in recognition of their outstanding impact and contribution that will impact the fortunes, social, political, geopolitical, of generations to come. We have Anthony and Gregory Belinfanti. These are Mr. Anthony Belinfanti Sr. is Jamaican. His son, obviously, of Jamaican heritage. And this father and son duo has been supporting the foundation, funding a ton load of scholarships to Jamaican students from almost 2 decades. We're happy to celebrate Wayne Frederick, who, as you know, is the president of Howard University, and is Trinidadian, and celebrates his Trinidadian national heritage with big bold things. Wear it on his sleeve every day. And the University of the West Indies being Caribbean, we're happy to recognize Dr. Wayne Frederick for his Trinidadian heritage and his contributions to minority education, in particular, being president of Howard. That is on its own impactful.
Absolutely.
Camille Joseph Goldman is one of the 2 females who we are honoring. And Camille, again, one of her parents Jamaican, the other person from Haiti. And she is the group vice president of Charter Communication. And as you know, Sherry, Charter Communication is the parent company of Spectrum that provide us with internet service, and New York One.
Right.
Yeah. Our UWI alumni that we're celebrating is Kevin Riney, and he is an associate professor at Rutgers University. And so he has been nominated by UWI peers to receive what we call the Pelican Award.
Wow.
Following in the same vein of education, we have Dr. Wayne Riley. Dr. Wayne Riley, who is president of SUNY Downstate, African American, and SUNY, as you know, SUNY, with State University of New York, is the largest tertiary institution in the USA.
Yes.
SUNY has 64 campuses with about 500,000 students. And in the New York City environment, the Caribbean make up a significant percentage of their student population. Norman Sabga is head of Ansa McCall, and Ansa McCall is a corporation out of Trinidad. Very similar to a Grace Kennedy and a Grace Kennedy and maybe a combination of Sandals and appliance traders.
Right.
But they are a Caribbean entity, and they're in Jamaica, Barbados, Trinidad, St. Kitts, and they're also in the USA. And for the people who love a Sandy, Ansa McCall makes Carib Sandy. So we're honoring Dr. Sabga, who bring to corporate stewardship in the Caribbean, Sherry, a very engaging ethos in terms of resilience and succession planning. And they focus on the intersection of the environment, the community, commerce, and industry.
Right.
And how, as a Caribbean entity, they can thrive. And the last honoree, not last in terms of achievement, but last by virtue of our last year, right? The second, right. So we're honoring 2 female. We had 2 female honorees in this slate, and we were able to celebrate them in March when we celebrated Women's Month. Is Jackie Wright, parents of Jamaican heritage, parents Jamaican, and Jackie Wright, as you may know, used to run the Microsoft platform and the McKinsey platform.
Right.
So we just big boat here as Jamaicans, Microsoft for about 10 years.
Big things.
And she's now sits on the board of Grace Kennedy. So that we're very excited about the event on Friday, April 17th. And we're focused on really fundraising for our last mile students at UWI so that they can finish.
And I want to
impacted by Hurricane Melissa.
I want to say as well. So if you are listening and you'd like to call in live to speak to Anne-Marie, the number to call in studio is 718-785-5760. Once again, if you would like to call in live and speak to Anne-Marie, the number is 718-785-5760. And I'm happy, Anne-Marie, that you listed all those honorees. You talked about them because I was going to ask you how you select the honorees each year, but you've basically told us that. But the reason why I said that, though, is that for those people who is talking about the cost of the tickets, because based on what you are giving them, now I understand the cost of a ticket. Some people saying it's too expensive.
Great question.
Yes.
Great question.
So I want you
And
to address. I want you to address
question.
the cost of the tickets for me.
Yes, great question. So great question, and I appreciate it. And if it came from your listenership today or elsewhere, I really appreciate that, and thank you for bringing it for our conversation. So there's a ton load of events that take place in New York and beyond, but let's say in the tri-state area, and the price, and we want to focus a little bit on maybe the Caribbean events, which I think maybe most of your listeners are from the Caribbean experience, and so we understand that many of the events will range in prices from $150 to $300. There is today there are 2 events that come in that price. There are 3 events that clash with my event on the same day that are in a similar price range. There are events the day after and 2 days after. So this is gala season, fundraising season for the nonprofit space in tri-state of New York, as you well know. But what I will say is this. Higher education, by and large, is not cheap. And even though the quality of the education provided by the University of the West Indies, and I will publicly acknowledge that it is not perfect, we're still continuing to perfect the art of delivery. It is by far the more economical, given the quality. The UWI is in the top 1,500 of golden age universities in the world. But the cost of going to UE is not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. Our arts and humanities programs start at $3,000, $3,000 for the academic year.
US.
For tuition only. No, compared to a CUNY college, that is also half the price of going to CUNY and about 3/4 of the price. More and half the price of going to CUNY, and SUNY is a little bit more than 100% of that.
Right.
So, just to put it in perspective, so in order for us to fund a student, and we pay full tuition for the 60 or 70 students that we fund each year, we need to raise a significant.
I didn't realize they paid full tuition.
Yes.
Oh, that's absolutely amazing.
So we raise, because you're trying to provide. And let me be clear, we only pay the tuition. And one of the challenges that we have is that having paid the tuition for our students, Sherry, they don't have no lunch money.
And nowhere to live.
They don't have any transportation, and they don't have anywhere to live. So in actual fact, I'm so happy that you raised that, because I'm going to raise that with our board. Because one of the challenges that we have is that we are now considering cutting back on the number of students that we fund and using that money to pay for accommodation, transportation, and food for one student.
A full ride.
You see what I'm saying? A full ride is what we call it here.
Right.
Instead of trying to help as many students as possible. But we chose the latter because the Caribbean, the level of tertiary education in the Caribbean is so underrepresented. The English-speaking Caribbean bottoms out at somewhere between 25 and 27% of the population having tertiary education.
Wow.
I mean that them go to vocational school, and nothing is wrong with vocational school.
Right.
I mean, as in university education, whether they go to UTech, Northern Caribbean, TSTT, Ross University, wherever it is in the Caribbean that they go, we are at less than 30% of our entire population in the English-speaking Caribbean.
So, Anne-Marie,
that is not the foundation for the kind of economic, social, political progress that we need to make now.
Yes.
When we are facing so many threats. So if you're a cane man, or you're a carpenter, or you're a plumber, or whatever it is that you do with your skill, which is that will probably earn you even more money than a university degree.
Absolutely.
You want to take it to the next level, but you will need a lawyer to protect you. A lawyer has to have university degree.
Absolutely.
You're going to need somebody to copyright your idea. That first need a college degree. You're going to need an accountant who knows how to avoid the tax, or how to help you to be more productive, to control your costs. that person needs to have a college degree. And we could go on, and certainly you don't want to have a doctor operating on you that wasn't trained by a university.
We know how
and you
expensive.
don't want a dentist. And I could go on and on.
That
and
is
so
so
university
expensive.
degree exactly plays an important role in nation building. Not everybody needs to have one, but it is important. It is important to protect the intellectual property of the man who figure out how to use file paper and make something and provide a nice piece of jerk.
Right.
His idea needs to be protected.
Absolutely.
And marketed.
So can you share a story with me of a student whose life was changed through this initiative?
How much time you have?
Me now have a whole time. Just give me just pick out the one. Pick out the one that's closest to your heart.
The reason why I asked that is because without hesitation, every single student that we have funded is based on proven financial need. And every single student and their families and their communities have been positively impacted. So I could have picked any story.
Anyone,
everyone
was impacted.
Because we can identify by name, nationality, and faculty every single student that has received our money. But I'll give you a quick one which is my favorite, and I may have shared it with your audience before. But every time I think about it, it brings tears to my eye because it made me more convinced, Sherry, that this is what my purpose on earth is about.
Right.
And to take care of my family and friends. So we funded a student who graduated and got a job at Scotiabank. There were 5 people in his family plus his mother. I don't want to tell you that there was mental and physical abuse, and the mother decided that she's going to take our 5 picnic and go make life for herself. They ended up someplace in the country to do a little farming somewhere, and she and her 5 children, and it was not a mansion that they lived in. You hear me?
Right. Wow.
When his first job was with Scotiabank. I'm in my office. This is years now. I'm in my office. One evening, and my phone rings at about 5:30, and I answer it. This is Anne-Marie Grant, AFUWI. How may I help? And the person says to me, Miss Anne-Marie, is you that mom? And I said, yes. And the person says, and he calls, and like, let's say his name is John. He says, this is John, mom. This is John Brown. I'm calling you from court. I said, John, and he said to me, John Brown from the scholarship, mom. Remember, you give me the scholarship and I get the job. Because sometimes, not all of them, will keep it. And I said, John, you're at court. Why are you at court? Why are you calling? Are you all? Because no, let me tell you, my heart in my mouth in court. I mean, we just pay him, just graduate him, just get the job. And I'm saying, we just invested in him. What could happen? And why is he calling me in New York from court? So I said, are you all right? I'm now frantic. I should have been a little calmer, quite honestly.
Right.
You know, but I was frantic. I said, are you all right? Who is with you? Where are you? He says, I'm calling you from court, ma'am. I said, but are you okay? He said, court, ma'am, court, the furniture store, ma'am, on Halfway Tree Road. I said, how can I help? Because now I'm thinking maybe he needs a reference or something. I don't know. I'm just frantic. He says, Mom, I'm calling you because I'm buying a bed for my mother. And this is the first time she's going to get to sleep in a bed by herself. And I get my first paycheck.
Oh, my God.
Miss Terry, I cried for about
I feel it.
3 days straight.
Oh, my God.
I shared it with my office manager, and she cried.
Oh, my
Day
God.
after and the day after.
Oh, my God.
That has resonated with us because it vindicates the effort that we make.
And the things we take for granted. So people, that's what we're talking about. We're asking you, not even asking right now, we're begging you to support this effort. And tickets are still available. You can still get tickets. Are you selling individual tickets, or do they have to buy tables?
No, man. Individual tickets are still available. We have different tiers, individual tickets, which is why I'm not going to go through all of them right now. People, if you're interested in buying a ticket, you can log on to the website.
Give them the website again.
Or you can call me. Call me. 917, write down the number. I'll give you my cell number. Call me. 917-863-2392. 917-863-2392. This cause is near and dear to my heart.
Yes.
I am from the parish of Westmoreland. See my house roof blew off too. I've been there. I have seen the challenge that my people face. And I have seen their effort to rebuild their lives and to restore themselves and their families to some semblance of decency.
And Westmoreland was so devastated. And the final question that I was going to ask you was, do you see this event as just a fundraiser or part of a larger movement to position Caribbean excellence on a global stage? But I kind of feel like you answered it already.
Well, let me reiterate. There are two reasons we continue to have this gala. One is to shine a spotlight on how important increasing access to higher education is for the people of the Caribbean. Because when you live in foreign, every child here born in America or live here think college automatically is your choice not to go. You might end up with the schools, what you call it, the college loan for the rest of your life.
Right.
But you have that opportunity should you choose to go. Our people do not have that, are not given that option to automatically think like that because of some of the dire financial circumstances that they face. So it's one, to shine a spotlight on how important increasing access to higher education is, and two, to fundraise. In the Caribbean, talent is abundant, ambition is abundant, opportunity is scarce.
Wow. So people, there you have it. And once again, we were talking about the big event happening on the 17th of April at 583 Park Avenue. It's an event that you don't want to miss. And for all those people who are talking about the prices, now you see what you're getting. You heard about the honorees that we're having. You heard about where the money is going. You heard about how expensive it is for these students to go to. It's a tertiary institution, so you know it's expensive, right? So we're asking you to do what you can. If you can't go and you don't have all the money and you can support somebody who wants to go, if you have half of it and you want to help somebody, call Miss Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie, so you can call her at 917-863-2392. If you want to sponsor somebody, call Anne-Marie, 917-863-2392. If
and you want us to donate $20, we will put it for the rest of the money. So
anything. We can make it up and make up, yes, now, because make up now. We ask everybody to help. Because, sometimes you go to the road and you buy a pair of shoes and you buy it. Sometimes you don't need it, but you buy it because the next event coming up. So forego the next event, man, and give something. I don't care how small it is. I beg today, right? Our telethon this. We ask you to give something. Do what you can. And I'm going to ask Anne-Marie again, just tell you the website. You can't hear it enough. Just in case you miss it. But if before she give you the website, her phone number, 917, she puts it out there now, 917-863-2392, 917-863-2392. If you're hearing this interview, this ChitChat today, we're asking you to do what you can. Nothing is too small to help our little students. Anne-Marie, one more time in the website.
Our website is www.asuwi.org.
All right, there you have it.
asuwi.org.
All right.
Let me just thank you so much for the opportunity. It's such a pleasure to talk to you. We need to catch up. And I just want to wish you and your listeners a happy Sunday. Have a great week. And going to walk good. And next time I want to invite you to come and sit and chat with you earlier, because right here the JAIRiE radio is a community-based radio station based here in Queens, New York, and what we try to do, we try to showcase things like these. So next time we have a nice podcast room, we can come and sit and have an intimate chat about things like these. Absolutely, we need to connect.
We don't want to wait 2 weeks before the event.
I know that I have back your contact information.
Yes,
we'll be talking.
Yeah, man. So people can start put down the money little.
Yeah. And the idea is that when you could have used this time, to run a commercial and earn some money. So I just want to let you know that it is appreciated, because this is an investment that we are making in the prosperity of our own people. Our own investment in our own people.
That's what we're talking about. And there you have it, Lady Anne-Marie Grant. And we're saying, you have to go support, if you have never met the Prime Minister of Jamaica, you might get a chance to shake his hand and get a look at a picture. Go over there and do your thing, man.
Yes, man.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Big things on the 17th of April. Be sure to go out there and do what you can. And if you can't go, dip in your pocket, $20, $30. I want Anne-Marie to come and say, Sherry, just talking to you today, I get X amount of money for one person sponsor 3 students. You want to sponsor a child? You can do that too. You don't have to give. If you don't want to go to the gala, but you want to sponsor someone, you can also do that. All monies are welcome. Anne-Marie, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much, and thank you to your listeners for inviting us to participate. Bye now.
Love. Thank you so much. All right, bye.
Me love Jamaica, me not sell out. Them try clip we wings, somehow we can't fly out. But when we there, yard, nothing nice like Jamaica. Roast breadfruit and banana. Under the tree with a glass of lemonade. Jumping at the river when me ready for bed. No boy can't buy me out. Me no foreign minded, no way compared to Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna see Jamaica love. The one that represent the citizens of Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Represent where you born. Tune up hurricane and star. From the camera job, me no matter about tax man, still a hustle hard and a gone. Jamaican of the link to the link, the Canadian, American, England. Make sure say when you're there foreign and a hustle, mama visit Western Union. Don't make we build up a foundation. All the hard man, them fear of ambition. Don't flash out all the money back, let's escape. Anything comes and ammunition. Real Jamaican, no show me you want. No matter which part of the world where you stand. Me no matter what them want say about Jamaica, me sing it out loud, come proud to be one. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna see Jamaica love. The one that represent the citizens of Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Pick up the youth we are wipe your glass. Youth we are trying always to come last. Don't give up, don't give up. Jimmy Cliff tell them many rivers to cross. Help out your sister if she get lost. Don't turn your face to the grass and pass. Show love to the elders, respect you, cause them pave the way in the past. Some man want like say them better than people. Through them a drive a one vehicle. Vanity make them move evil. It easier for your camel pass through the eye of the eagle. Than the rich because sit down in a heaven and bitch. That now work. Any of me ever hungry again, me a walk and look for every aki tree me a serve. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love.
Voice of Busy Signal.
Visit Jamaica.
Of course, Jamaica just went through that whole Melissa thing, and we're saying we want to help the students.
Jamaica love, we wanna see Jamaica love. The one that represent the citizens of Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Me love Jamaica, me not sell out. Them try clip we wings, somehow we can't fly out. Me day in a me yard, nothing nice like Jamaica. Selfish and banana. Under the tree with a glass of lemonade. Jumping at the river when me ready for bed. No boy can't buy me out. Me no foreign minded, no way compared to Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica.
All right, that's what we're talking about. Just spoke to the one and only Lady Anne-Marie Grant. All right, Afui. We're talking about a big event coming up soon on the 17th. We're asking you to help our university students in Jamaica and the Caribbean. We want to make sure that our students can go through college because, tertiary education is so very important. And this is a charity that gives back to Jamaica, making sure that each and every student, whoever can help, we can't help everybody. All right? It's great. The need is great. So whatever you can do, she says she'll take anything, $20, whatever you can. All right? Be sure to go and give her something if you can. Support the event, support the event, support the event. Of course, some people are saying the tickets were $650 and they're saying it was out of their price ranges. But if you hear what she's talking about and what they're doing, you realize, all that money is really needed. So do what you can as we listen to our brother Red Fox talking about Jamaica Love too. We heard from Busy Signal. Well, Busy Signal's Jamaica Love was a different one from the version that Red Fox is going to give to you. Once again, I'm coming to you live from the studios here at JAIRiE Radio in Queens, New York. I want to say much love to everyone on Mixcloud. Germany, what's up? Finland, what's up? Canada, what's up? Portugal, what's up? I want to say much love to everyone over there in Facebook Live as well. Everyone checking in. I'm not sure what's going on with Facebook. I want to say much love to everyone on Instagram, TikTok, what's up? It's the girl lady, Sherry S. Vibing right here on the ChitChat radio show. And of course, later on, I'm waiting for the two artists to come into the studio. We have two up-and-coming artists because that's what we do here at JAIRiE Radio. We like to showcase our artists. We want to make sure that we showcase them. So we have two upcoming artists coming in a few minutes. Protein is one of the artists, and the other artist's name is Organic, all right? That's what we're doing right here at the JAIRiE. In the meantime, Mr. Fox.
Red Fox. Welcome to Sweet Genre. Hear that?
Chilling in the island breeze, smoking on some hydrate trees, rocking to the sweet reggae beat. That is the Jamaican love. Sipping on some Haitian squeeze, be your vibes now the dance candy. Nothing like the sweet reggae beat. That is the Jamaican love. Well, I said swing paradise, a little light up on them up. Come hold the vibe because the juggling never stop. You know we keep it live, it doesn't matter what we got. One love, that's how we ride, welcome to jam. Come catch your vibe because they dance the river band. Oh yes, we keep it nice, the energy ever and jam. Little in our science, but we solid as a rank. Sweet jam down, that's where it's at. I'm telling you, yeah. Chilling in the island breeze.
All right, his name is Red Fox. The one is called Jamaica Love, Red Fox.
Chilling in the island breeze, smoking on some hydrate trees, rocking to the sweet reggae beat. That is the Jamaican love. Sipping on some Haitian squeeze, be your vibes now the dance candy. Nothing like the sweet reggae beat. That is the Jamaican love. Well, I said swing paradise, a little light up on them up. Come hold the vibe because the juggling never stop. You know we keep it live, it doesn't matter once we.
I want to say much love to you. I know our music.
Come to jam.
What's up, Queen Kamala?
Jump and because they dance the river.
Mr. XL Black.
Keep nice the energy ever and jam. Little in our science, but we solid as a rank. Sweet jam down, that's where it's at. I'm telling you, yeah. Chilling in the island breeze, smoking on some hydrate trees, rocking to the sweet reggae beat. That is the Jamaican love. Sipping on some Haitian squeeze, be your vibes now the dance candy. Nothing like the sweet reggae beat. That is the Jamaican love.
We're just gonna go and play some music until artists get here, right?
No. Hey, Junior Phil, from them side me them know say me a rebel. Hey, wicked out them get uncomfortable. Hey, like the fire and burn out the devil. Tell them turn up the bass and the drum. Hey, like the fire make we blaze them to ash. Can't cool, can't stop. Watch you wicked man them a burn. Don't tell them say slavery no stop. Look out for them shop. Youth them a live what them learn. Like the fire make we blaze them to ash. Can't cool, can't stop. Watch you wicked man them a burn. Don't tell them say slavery no stop. Look out for them shop. Youth them a live what them learn. Them free us from the shackles and chains, but we still living under mental slavery, yeah. Violence are spreading our nation, you know see how we use them bloodthirsty law. It's like the bigger heads lost them mind, them sell us out to 2030, whoa. Most time we call on you for you guidance and protection and you mercy. Hey, like the fire make we blaze them to ash. Can't cool, can't stop. Watch you wicked man them a burn. Don't tell them say slavery no stop. Look out for them shop. Youths them a live what them learn. Like the fire make we blaze them to ash. Can't cool, can't stop. Watch you wicked man them a burn. Don't tell them say slavery no stop. Look out for them shop. Youths them a live what them learn. it. Judgment at a fire wicked.
His name is.
Them not
His name is I know what.
Remind them who shine the moon and the sun in all the daylight. No fear in the world and lose their soul for silver and gold. Oh Lord. And when the truth unfold, the half of the story of never light the fire make we blaze them to ash. Can't cool, can't stop. Watch the wicked man them a burn. Don't tell them say slavery no stop. Look out for them shop. The youths them a live what them learn. Like the fire make we blaze them to ash. Can't cool, can't stop. Watch the wicked man them a burn. Don't tell them say slavery no stop. Look out for them shop. The youths them a live what them learn.
Want you, can't get it. And get it, never need it. Can't believe that some man no want share. Oh, them so greedy. Then make them know. Then June feels day, then bubble it. I'm not sure you want all, no you loser. And not just because of greedy. You never give it to the poor and them they need it. And not sure you want all, make you loser. And not just because of greedy. Them want it for themselves alone. Give me last, fear put me up front, but you still put me a last. And I said that me done stand put me back at the class. For me, you never have no love nor no remorse. No, believe right.
It's all about the Genesis 2026 Redeemer.
You can go and ask the rap.
Brother by the name of Sativa, the black one.
First laugh, I know the laugh. Remember at the last. I'm not sure you want all, no loser. And not just because of greedy. You never give it to the poor and them they need it. I'm not sure you want all, no loser. And not just because of greedy. You want to feel yourself alone. Flow can tell us somebody need it. Sweat enough for bread alone, believe me. Ask me heart, mind and soul cause it'll lead me. Me and not the dog but chase the bone calm and greedy. I just patience with your encouragement. Best friend, I'm challenged to the rocky road. I alone, food I carry on. I'm not sure you want, I'll make you lose. And not just because the
sequence the boss
they fight JAIRiE. They feel they fight JAIRiE.
no problem.
How we me do help them go and help them come. And now when me see I hatred and all of them, send me no real, but you're so see. Who are the realest vanity? The people when me help in the life for them, give me the most fight. More side. A good thing man strong boy, yeah. Them stab me with enough knife. Real life. The people when me help in the life, but them give me the more side. The more side. A good thing man strong boy, yeah. Them woulda kill me long time. Long time. Humbling on me when I lean and just a go and do it. Pour out me heart, give them treat it like a basket. And for anything to let the truth, them not be access. Regular man watch them dirty car and carpet. Yet still them don't real. No love no show to me. Them not no loyalty. Only care about royalty. As a real youth we got through no fight. Still a pressure them like the bus pipe. The people when me help in the life for them give me the more side. The more side. A good thing man strong boy, yeah. Them stab me with enough knife. Real life. The people when me help in the life for them give me the more side. More side. I got him and strangle, yeah, them woulda kill me long.
Knock, knock. Knock them out cold. Sometimes some people have something to say about you, you know want to hear them. And you know what, then guys see you. Just steer out of them way. You them steer. Them people there. Evil eyes. Don't make them catch you. No coma, hear me now. Coma say, the evil eyes that watching you, the dirty mouth them that chatting you. From a father God guiding and blessing you. None of them just stop you. The evil eyes that watching you, the dirty mouth them that chatting you. From a father God guiding and blessing you.
them not dead. Most of them not like me, but me no response. All them do when them see me hold them distance. Tell them step aside and clear me entrance. Anything rise against me get cramped. Well, some a light up like bulb, you see we out them like lamp. Them not such a blessing.
Talking about Nakuma.
Enough more than them money in a them bank. I got the loan and praise and give thanks. Nakuma tell evil eyes, that's what you do. The dirty mouth, them not chatting you. From a father God guiding and blessing you. None of them can stop you.
Alright, talking about Nakuma, but of course you know, sir, if you've walked through some valley of death and you're still not shiver, we have to talk about a brother by the name of Ganguly.
Survival had the key.
What's up, Ganguly?
Oi. Life is a journey, listen to pray. Walk through the valley of death and me never shiver. Me know say me bless and me a long liver. Days one days me go without dinner. Them no know me journey better than keeper. Walk through the valley and me never shiver. Me know say me bless and me a long liver. Days one days me go without dinner. Come in a barrel thing, yo, me no inna. Some see the glory, no know me story. Me never born uptown in a luxury. Sufferation ugly, no we never lovely. So when you see me with me things.
What's up, Ganguly?
One suit me used to have, still me never frownsy. You have to fight for what you want and me done see. Stay in a million people business, me no nosy. Almighty clear the way them can't close it. Walk through the valley of death and me never shiver. Me know say me bless and me a long liver. Days one days me go without dinner. Them no know me journey better than keeper. Walk through the valley and me never shiver. Me know say me bless and me a long liver. Days one days me go without dinner. Come in a barrel thing, yo, me no inna. Me no grow soft, so me no watch none of them where did a laugh. Hard work, yo, me never did pull off. Now the thing take off fast like a aircraft. Engine can't lock off. Me never get a Christmas barrel for the wharf. Not no fi smile but check the paragraph. No people are run me down fi autograph. Like me in a NFL draft. Walk through the valley of death and me never shiver. Me know say me bless and me a long liver. Days one days me go without dinner. Them no know me journey better than keeper. Walk through the valley and me never shiver.
Walk through the valley and me never shiver.
Me a long liver. Days one days me go without dinner.
Days one days me go without dinner.
Me no inna. Some see the glory, no know me story. Me never born uptown in a luxury. Sufferation ugly, no we never lovely. So when you see me with me things not try grudge me. One suit me used to have, still me never frownsy. You have to fight for what you want and me done see. Stay in a million people business, me no nosy. Almighty clear the way them can't close it. Walk through the valley of death and me never shiver. Me know say me bless and me a long liver. Days one days me go without dinner. Them no know me journey better than keeper. Walk through the valley and me never shiver. Me know say me bless and me a long liver. Days one days me go without dinner. Come in a barrel thing, yo, me no inna.
Sure, that's what he's talking about. Ganguly say, days upon days him go without no food, never born uptown. You see him face, but you don't know him story. See a man, but you don't know man heart. Been through the thing, I'm telling you, he's singing what he live, all right? I want to say much love to this brother right here. You know, Mother's Day is coming up, and we have to play these artists, you know. Fatal says, still love mama. All right, no matter what mama look like today, we still love mama. Mama could have cutty, mama could have poor, like whatever. Still love mama.
Junior Bill and record.
Mama, you know I love you.
Oh,
mama. Anything for you, mama.
Oh, mama. I really love you, mama. Hey, oh,
love that song, you're bad, you know.
Junior Bill and record.
Mama, you know I love you.
Oh, mama.
Anything for you, mama.
What's up, Fatal?
I gotta give you the honor. Cause all when mama mama pretty, pretty, or mama ugly, ugly. Me still love mama. And all when mama face smooth, or mama cutty, cutty. Me still love mama. And all when mama clothes clean, or mama dirty, dirty. Me still love mama. And all when mama fussy, fussy, or mama cussy, cussy. Me still love mama. It was mama who bathed me and put me in a the nappy. When me a get trouble, she said me fi slappy. And it was mama when me never did see no daddy. I only me mama missy make me happy. And it was mama hard when she stressed out and test out. Mama put her best out. And it was mama, she go through all this pain and strain. No feel no way when me call her name. Cause all when mama pretty, pretty, or mama ugly, ugly. Me still love mama. And all when mama face smooth, or mama cutty, cutty. Me still love mama. And all when mama clothes clean, or mama dirty, dirty. Me still love mama. And all when mama fussy, fussy, or mama cussy, cussy. Mama love is more than passionate. Mama love me can't forget things that mama teach me in a life. So no me not regret. Her love is more than adequate. Mama loving accurate. All the life no easy. Mama said that it not hard to make you out. Me coulda never, never hate mama. Me never follow some discriminate mama. I 100% love me rate mama. She's a great mama. Just for the faith mama. Cause all when mama pretty, pretty, or mama ugly, ugly. Me still love mama. And all when mama face smooth, or mama cutty, cutty. Me still love mama. And all when mama clothes clean, or mama dirty, dirty. Me still love mama. And all when mama fussy, fussy, or mama cussy, cussy. It was mama send me go to school to be clever. So me I feel love her forever. It was mama love when me will have a treasure. No matter time, place or weather. It was mama.
I love this one.
Stand brother, and she grow us so feel love each other. And it was mama who tried to make the two hands meet. Mama work more than no she sleep. All when mama pretty, pretty, or mama ugly, ugly. Me still love mama. And all when mama face smooth, or mama cutty, cutty. Me still love mama. And all when mama clothes clean, or mama dirty, dirty.
Hijab again, Junaville record, yeah. Talking to my baby, since she been around. My mind, my soul, my heart connect to you. Only you, yeah, girl, you never let me down. In my ups and downs, I'm high for loving you. Yeah, baby, don't say a word, because you got the thought to speak that love is true.
That's what we're talking about today. His name is T Tribe. And I told you today's all about the ChitChat radio show. Guess them late, but them there.
Oh, girl, you're the one I'm searching for. Woman of my dreams, and just fly away with me. I will be your wings. You're the one I'm searching for. Woman of my dreams, just fly away with me. Yeah. Hold my hand, my love, what a reason. I can be your coat when you're freezing. Come and make the vow, there's no leaving. And where they think it's overdue, I'm over you. Listen me now, your love is patient, and you are patient.
Once again, I remind you that you're listening to the JAIRiE ChitChat radio show, coming to you live from the studios here in Queens, New York. We are a community-based radio station, vibing to the Genesis 2026 rhythm.
I will be your wings. You're the one I'm searching for. Woman of my dreams, just fly away with me. Yeah. I have to wise up, you know. No more roaming around town. The way me love you, girl, it's hard for me do it. Love is blind, so it's hard for you see it. Call a crazy clue because it's hard for me leave. The way you treat me right, it's still hard for me leave. I make me love you some more. You bring your heart home. I bet you never know. You're the one I'm searching for. Woman of my dreams, and just fly away with me. I will be your wings. Just fly away with me.
And I told you today we'll be chatting to two artists, alright? Brother by the name of Organic, or brother by the name of Protein.
So my heart connect to you. You never let me down. Follow.
Alright. Alright, there you have it. Shot you some songs from Genesis 2026 rhythm. Alright. And once again, I want to say much love to everyone checking in right now. Before I play this song from, I'm hoping that this is a song. Did you send me a song called War? Okay, good. All right, so we're going to start off like this, all right? Because we're going to play this song for all those people who never read to it, all right? We're going to play this song for all those people who said we wouldn't amount to nothing. Say, nah, go nowhere, nothing, now go become a few. We're going to play this again. Protein is called Never Rate Me.
I drive them crazy. From me by me Mercedes. She date me, but some other girl never rape me. I drive them crazy. From me by me Mercedes. Rich and famous try and them can't get my lady. No, she will never sleep with rat me. Love me alone, touching her body. Me ignite when she put her breast on me. Waistline move slowly, she whine. Me use love, open up her hot wine. And everyone amazed over me, she going crazy. Hey, she hate me, but some other girl never rape me. I drive them crazy.
And of course we're gonna come back to that.
She hate me, but some other girl never rape me. I drive them crazy. From me by me Mercedes.
Alright, we're going to come back to that one right there. I want to say welcome again to the JAIRiE ChitChat show on JAIRiE. Today, I am joined by two talented artists making their own impact in the music industry. Protein and Organic, each bringing their own unique sound, style, and message. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. Alright, so we're going to start off with you individually. So I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself so the listeners know who you are. But before we do that, I want to say much love to everyone on the world's map right now. Germany, what's up? Finland, what's up? Canada, what's up? Portugal, what's up? USA, Jamaica, what's up? All right, everyone on Mixcloud, what's up? Facebook Live, thank you guys so much. So, Protein, I am going to ask you to introduce yourself to the listeners and shout out everybody who's listening to you right now.
Yeah, man, blessed afternoon. My name is Protein, you know. Manners and respect to each and every one, you know what I mean, who have listened to ChitChat Radio, you know what I mean?
All right, so Protein, tell us who you are and where you're from.
Well, I am Protein, and I love do positive music, and I'm from Kingston, Jamaica. I live in the Bronx, New York.
You live in the Bronx, New York. Organic, what about you?
Greetings.
Tell me who you are and where you're from.
My name is Organic. I'm from Kingston, Jamaica. And I live up in Orange County, New York.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to ask you too. I'm going to be going back and forth, because, we want to showcase each artist today. So I want you to tell me, first of all, your Protein, what first drew you to music?
Well, what drew me to music is the song that I encounter with and the party then that I went to, So,
yeah.
And I get good energy, and I said, yes, I have to pursue a career in the music,
So, because you, also that's what draw you to music, just going out before you partying and all that?
Yes.
And you fancy you have a love for the music?
Straight.
And you decide so you want to start to write some songs?
Straight.
Because you don't want to go out and just dance to everybody's song, you want them to dance to your song?
Straight.
All right, what about you, Organic? What draw you to the music?
I've been singing from a tender age.
Oh, really?
Yeah, long time.
Ah.
In church,
Oh, you grew up in the church?
Yes.
So you were in the choir and all of that?
Yes.
You're singing church, because most people, when you get that start,
Yeah.
you stay with it forever. So after church, what make you change from church to what you're singing now?
I've been doing all this music all this time.
Do you do any gospel?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Gospel, yeah.
Okay. All right, then I'm going to ask both of you too. You first, Protein. At what point did you take music seriously?
Well, honestly, I was singing music, but I take music serious, like when the corona enter, you know what I mean? When we impact
2020.
Yes.
Oh, when everybody was locked in.
Yes, so that's the time I take music serious and I start to write my songs, you know, and say, yeah, me have to pursue a career in music, you know.
Yeah. What about your organic?
I've been doing music before the corona. Yeah, I go a while about.
When did you take it seriously? I mean, you've been doing it for a while, but there must be a point when you say, okay, this is my career. This is what I want to do.
About 2000.
2000. All right. So I want to ask about the names now, because both of you have two unique names, Protein and Organic. So I want Protein first tell me why Protein, and then Organic tell me why Organic.
Well, to be honest with you, the reason why I choose the name Protein is because the song that I encounter with, that I deliver, you know what I mean? Them have substance. So I couldn't choose a different name. Protein is the right name.
Protein is for substance.
Straight, you know?
What about your organic? You want to tell me you deal on the organic food?
No. Juice and everything. You know, I love to talk culture, positive stuff, you know. And, you know, my brethren from Florida give me the name Organic. He's the one that create my beats. So, you know, the way you talk, you just talk natural and, you know.
Yeah, right.
Not like nonsense around me, so, you know.
Yeah. You're very direct, very straightforward. Yeah. So what MC is what I get?
Yes.
Nothing pretentious.
No,
right. And I don't have a lot of your music, but I'm going to share what I have. But I know since I realized you've been doing it for a while, I'm going to make sure that today or tomorrow, you know, during the coming week, I'll get some of your songs that I can give to Mr. Isaacs to put into rotation. I just want to let you know that right now, the gentleman over there, his name is Mr. Isaacs. He is our CEO over here at JAIRiE Radio. He also makes sure that everything goes okay. The brother that makes sure so you're all happy and all of that. If you don't feel free, if you want to have a drink, you can also have a nice drink. And if you want some water, you can also do that. But once again, we're here at the JAIRiE ChitChat Radio Show. It's a laid-back chat. No, we're going to talk like you and I are talking. No hard, gotcha kind of question. Me and you a whole a vibe. We won't have a drink, you have a drink, we a whole a vibe. You understand what I'm saying to you? That kind of vibe we're having. So, Protein, how would you describe your sound? Because I know you say that you used to sing a certain way before and then you change. How you describe your sound?
Well, I would describe my sound as a unique sound, you know, because I try to have my own sound. So yes, I would describe it as a unique sound. Yeah.
All right, brother is unique, just like his name. What about your Organic?
Well, I love to sing the positive vibe, you know, music, you know, and roots and culture music and natural style, you know. I love to be more on a natural level, you know.
All right. Yeah. And I keep on going to Protein first. I'm going to go to you first now. Who are your biggest musical influences?
I got a couple of them. Well, really and truly, everybody say Bob Marley, but you know, he's one of them. But my greatest one is Dennis Brown.
That's so funny. Everybody come here tell me the same thing. Everybody's a D Brown fan. What about you?
Well, to be honest with you, I like Buju Banton.
You're a Buju Banton?
You know what I mean? Yes, Sizzler and Capleton. Those guys have a big impact on my, you know?
All right.
Yeah.
So you're like so you more in the dancer kind of, you're more the singing type.
Yes.
So your preference, so you'll be a Movado and a...
Well, yeah, Movado is my artist, straight, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know, I like him, how him delivering song, him have a lot of melody, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so people, his name is Protein, and I also do have Organic here with me today. Is a JAIRiE ChitChat Radio Show. And just in case you didn't know, because, you know, every artist have a story that they like to tell, and I've been listening to Protein's music for a while, and I realized that him trying to talk about reality, what's going on in his life. Is your music, because I don't have a lot of your music organic, but tell me, are your music like, you sing about everyday situations, or how do you decide, how do you write your music?
And things that happen to me.
Oh, you write about personal experiences.
Personal experiences and things that I saw around the world.
So you can drive in your car and see something going on and say that you get an inspiration and you sing something about that.
Somebody says something funny, here goes the song.
There you go. And Mr. Protein right here, I know most of your songs with some way you do. But I want to find out from you, Protein, what makes your songs, your style, stand out more right now?
Well, as I said, my thing is unique, so that helps it to stand out, you know?
Okay, you think unique. So, yeah, you think unique because you like to think about every institution. Because you tell me, one of your song name, Never Rate Me. One of your song name, Success. The other one are the poorer kind of set of people. But that one, I don't know what's going on with it. I think I did get it. But I'll see, it came across, but it wasn't labeled. But the poorer class of people. So you think about that kind of thing, and you know?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to start off with Never Rate Me by Protein. All right.
She date me, some other girl never rate me. I mean, I drive them crazy. From me by my Mercedes. She date me, some other girl never rate me. I mean, I drive them crazy. From me by my Mercedes. Rich and famous try and them can't get my lady. No, she will never sleep with rat me. Love me alone, touching her body. Me ignite when she put her breast on me. Waistline move slowly, she whine. Me use love, open up her heart wide. And everyone amazed over me, she going crazy. Hey, she date me, some other girl never rate me. And me, I drive them crazy. From me by my Mercedes. She date me, some other girl never rate me. And me, I drive them crazy. From me by my Mercedes. I don't want time, not two times to strip for me. She's my earth angel. She beautiful, man, I need another lady. Me and her riding on my new Mercedes. My classify her as my first lady. Her body is not tired, gnarly.
His name is Protein.
Crazy, upon me, she embrace it. She date me, some other girl never rate me. And me, I drive them crazy. From me by my Mercedes. She date me, some other girl never rate me. And me, I drive them crazy. From me by my Mercedes. Rich and famous try and them can't get my lady. No, she will never sleep with rat me. Love me alone, touching her body. Me ignite when she put her breast on me. Waistline move slowly, she whine. Me use love, open up her heart wide. And everyone amazed over me, she going crazy. Hey, she date me, some other girl never rate me.
All right, somebody never rate me. So because since you buy the Mercedes, all of a sudden everybody become your friend, don't it?
Yeah, man, the girls are my running. You know?
They never rate you before, never like you before.
Straight,
they take you for granted.
That's what I talk about.
But as soon as you start get something, somebody want to run in you, don't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but you just hold them corner.
Straight, I'm just stick with first lady, you know?
Yeah. So how was your journey in music been so far? I know that sometimes for up and coming artists, it can be a little bit ticklish. How has it been for you? Because I know you guys are yourself produced. Before I even ask you that, who produced the song?
Well, it's me, you know.
You produced the song?
Yes, by LJ United Record, you know what I mean? So I'm the one that doing the work.
Oh, good. So you are doing that. It's a one-man show. What about you, Organic?
I have a partner in Florida on the Conquering Lion label.
Is it related to the Conquering Lion from Mandeville? You don't have the other sound that Garnet Silk used to sing on that sound, Conquering Lion sound, but a rest of some Rastafarians, no? Okay, so you have Conquering Lion. So shout out Conquering Lion over there in Florida, because we are a global radio station. So people are watching us right now all over the world. I want to say much love to everybody checking right now, because we have two up and coming artists right here in studio. Just heard from Protein. That song was called Never Rate Me. Love the one there. And I have a song from our brother Organic called War. I'll be bringing that up soon. And with all the wars going on, before I play that song, Organic, tell me about that song. Is it based, I haven't listened to it yet, to be honest with you. Is it based on anything to do with wars that's going on right now? And tell me about that.
Yes. You know, we have the World Trade Center that fall.
We
have bombing in England.
Yeah.
We have the war in the Middle East right now.
Right.
Pertain to all of those stuff.
When did you write this song? A long time?
A long time ago.
Long time ago. So what you're doing now, so for the songs that you've written a while back, now you're trying to push them now, right?
Yes.
All right, good. And I'm happy to see you guys are doing that. I'm happy to see. I saw an artist last night, and I was saying the same thing. I said, Willow Wilson, he did a lot of music back in the days. I said, remaster them, come back with them again, and re-release them. You understand me? So he's gonna put everything on an EP, and I'm telling you the same thing. So all them old songs they have, come back fresh now, man, because new things are going on, and new people out there, like people like me playing everybody music, you know.
Yeah.
So you want to come with people who can play your music so they can hear it. So we're gonna talk about war. Listen.
No more war. No more war. Oh, Mr. Warmonger. Oh, stop your fighting. Yeah. No more war. No more war. No more war. I mean, I want no more
All right, his name is Organic saying no want no more war. So I had to pull this one up again because we all say the same thing right now. We don't want no more war. Too many wars. Now we're hearing that they want to draft for our kids. If you're 18, between 18 and 26, by December this year, you're going to have to get drafted. Come on. No more war, him say.
No more war. No more war. Oh, Mr. Warmonger. Oh, stop your fighting. Yeah. No more war. No more war. No more war. I mean, I want no more your future boys and girls. Oh, we want peace and land. Full time we must live as one. Why you keep on making nuclear weapons? You know sit and destroy such a land. How long you gonna be foolish? Open your eyes and see.
And as they play this one called War, are you the same person who do Ras Alan?
War.
Are you the same Organic who do Ras Alan?
No.
And don't forget, people can call us live in studio here at 718-785-5760. If you want to talk to the artists, you can call them live in studio at 718-785-5760. If you happen to be overseas, what's up? 347-688-3106. So if you're in Jamaica, you want to talk to Protein. If you're in Jamaica and you want to talk to Organic, we have family in Jamaica there. Come on, call up and talk to Protein. Call up and talk to Organic. 347-688-3106. That's the number to call on WhatsApp. 347-688-3106. And also the studio line, if you're here in the States, is 718-785-5760. And of course, I'm going to let you know as I play this war again. I have to play this one again because this song right here, so bad things right here.
No more war. No more war. Oh, Mr. Warmonger. Oh, stop your fighting. Yeah. No more war.
says organic, we don't want no more war. Organic, I'm going to ask you a quick question now. What has been your biggest challenge in the music industry? How hard has it been for you? I'm going to ask Protein the same question. What has been your biggest challenge? You know, sometimes you have to push and carve your way through. What has been the biggest challenge?
It's kind of sticky in America.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Explain that to me. How is sticky?
To my experience, it's like you push more because here you have to work, you go to school, and you know, so then you have to go to the studio, and you can't find time that much to do the thing. But in Jamaica now, you have free time where you can just go to the studio and
just spend enough time at studio.
Yeah, so my time you have to be able to sit and all them things. It's like it takes a lot of energy.
You can't focus.
Yes, I mean.
So what about social media? Do you utilize social media a lot?
Now it's much easier now.
But what about you personally? Do you utilize social media a lot?
Yes.
You do try to put your songs out there and you walk and sing a one verse and a one song sometimes. That's helpful, you know, because people are hearing the song and so on. So it's so important for you as an artist. Sometimes you just turn the phone, turn the camera on you, go to your WhatsApp, turn it, you make I always encourage people, just turn the camera, turn it around, sing a one line, what works, sing a one line, they post it. Because you see, people right now, the attention span is so short. Especially for these young guys, these Gen Zs, they only don't want to sit. Move on. Yeah. So utilize that.
Yeah, I used to do our songs in the studio and press them on CDs and walk and sell them. You know, we've been through them things.
All right. Yeah. So, like, I'm just going to encourage you to do from one sister to a brother. So, go back to the drawing board again. You have all these songs you've been doing for years. Don't make your effort go in vain. Go back and pick them up and say, you know something, this is my year. It may not be this year because the year started already, but say, going forward into the following year, I'm going to put these songs that I wrote back out there, make people who never hear it before hear my songs. I'm going to find a platform. I'm going to call JAIRiE and say, JAIRiE, look here, these are my songs. Can I come into your studio and you just give me 45 minutes of just me, let people hear what I sound like, you know, stuff like that. So have you been getting any kind of airplay from?
I've been chilling out for a while now because honestly it's because it's Protein and my son, especially my son, is like it forced me, you know. So I leave singing and start to do chefing work. And it's like, you know, like, Daddy, what you doing? Yes, and go back in the music, man. Cause every day you sing, it's like I try to put it down, it just find me. Everywhere I walk, I sing. At work, I sing.
Is a calling?
It's like I'm just keep singing, writing song. I like. He was say, Daddy, what you doing? Yeah, go back in the studio.
Go back in the studio. So you see it, and I'm telling you the same thing. Say it's time to go back into the studio, or time to go back and draw on those songs they had before and put them back out there. Because you see, like I said, good thing about this station here at JAIRiE Radio, we really try to help our artists. We try to help you, like up-and-coming artists like you. We want people to know about you, we want people to see you. So big up to JAIRiE Radio over here in Queens, New York. That's how we do right here. Protein. All right, so the first time I heard about you, to be honest with you, one Sunday night I was watching that Pink Panther Bus Song Sunday, and I heard him playing a song and it called Success. And I liked that song, I said, like his brother's voice. And I think I thought it was Cassette Jones who was pushing you. Then I think I started to write some note on his thing, say, oh, I want to talk to this guy, I really like his voice, blah, blah, blah. And hence you and I kind of connected after that. But from your perspective now, what has been some of your biggest challenges as an artist?
Well, to be honest with you, currently I encounter with some nice music. I have some real nice songs. But my artist challenge now is to get them out and get them to the right ears. You understand? And I'm not going to be lying. I'm going to be honest to you. I'm really happy for Pink Panther, Cassette Jones too, because those guys spin my song.
And Sherry S.
I was about to
JAIRiE Radio.
I was about to big you up, you understand? And to be honest, I can remember that Sunday evening when I was on Pink Panther Live, and I see when you type in at Cassette Jones, say, can I get a link to Protein? I'm going to say, boom, and start to follow you, and then I start to text you, and I just like how everything start to play out. So currently, I'm just really happy for what you're doing for me.
All right.
So I want to tell us a lot of thanks.
And that's what we said to you, say, and you see organic, that JAIRiE Radio, that's what we do. We're not trying to run down the big artists, because guess what? Every voice deserves to be heard. And we here at JAIRiE Radio, you see, we are community-based. We don't have no sponsor. Everything we do over here, we pay for it ourselves. So we always ask people if they want to sponsor the Sherry S ChitChat show. I'm sure Mr. Isaacs would welcome it. So if you have friends out there who may want to sponsor a show, you one day you might have a Sunday, you say, okay, fine, we want you to dedicate this hour to protein or to organic. We're going to have a giveaway. But during this time, we want to say this show was sponsored by protein or sponsored by organic. We're going to give the 15th caller we can put up. We have a chat room. You sing your song and we put a line of a song in the chat room and say, if you can call and tell us what I'm saying, we give you a $50. We've been doing that. And so we get people to engage with the artists and see what they're doing. And I think it's a great way to do it. And we also get them to go to our chat room because they can't know the question or the answer unless they go to the chat room. So that's something we can also look into. But I want to say thank you guys for coming through today because it's a big thing. So you have faced your challenges. You're not going to airplay. Organic don't have the time as he should because of all the other obligations that he has and so on. But so with all of that going on in your lives, what motivated you to continue?
Well, I have hopes and strong belief. You understand? As Morgan would always say to me, I love your song, them. You have some nice song, you understand? So, and he also encouraged me and said, do it, man, it's going to happen. You know, it's just time. So basically, I just go and do it, man. You know what I mean? Because one day I know it's going to happen, you know?
One day.
So basically, it's me self-motivate myself at the same time.
That's it. But I am also motivating you too, because like I'm saying to you, if I hear your song, Never Met You, and your song resonated with me, and I'm seeing Organic now, and I see that you guys both support each other. Any plans to do a collaboration?
Yes.
So you see, that's what you do. You build together. A nice collaboration will be great between two of you. Different style. You understand me?
Yeah, man.
Can you see how his voice is, how your voice is? Great collaboration. You're right there in the Bronx, so you know, right Orange County or whatever. Do your thing together.
Yeah, man. We are going to do it because we have it, you know?
Yeah, so people, if you're just joining us again, we're talking to protein and we're also talking to organic. Of course, you know, I have a hard stop at 1:30 because they came in a little bit late today, but we still want to find out from them. Organic, what are you currently working on?
Right now?
Yeah.
Wow, I got so many songs right now.
You working on the songs?
Yes, so many music mixing right now, mixing them. I have a song, Crush on Me. Yeah, that's
do you sing a cappella?
Yes.
Are you comfortable singing a cappella?
Yes.
You want to give us a piece of it?
Sure.
Which rhythm is on?
Crush on Me.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, you see that girl? Crush on me. That girl, she got a crush on me. Crush on me. That girl, she got a crush on me. You see that girl, she got a crush on me. She says she want to be my lady. Girl, she got a crush on me. She says she want me to be the man in her life. Here I am standing at the train station, waiting for the train to take me to my destination. Minding my business and singing my song. I heard a voice say, hello young man. Hey, I've been watching you for a very long time. I would like to get to know you, a lot of things I want to say to you. Can I have your name and your number so we can correspond and make things much better? Crush on me. That girl, she got a crush on me. Crush on me. That girl, she got a crush on me. You see that girl, she got a crush on me. Yeah.
All right, that girl, she got a crush on me. His name is Protein, and we're here live at the studios here at JAIRiE Radio in Queens, New York. While we're chatting to Protein, we're chatting to Organic, because that's how we do it right here. So, you said that you motivate yourself, Protein. How do you handle, I'm going to ask both of you, how do you handle setbacks? Because you know sometimes you want your thing and it now work for you the way you want. How do you handle setbacks in the industry? What hold you back?
Well, to be honest, you know, each time a setback comes, I try to accept it. You know, I not agree at some time, but I just try to accept it and just try to navigate myself around it, you know.
Yeah. So what are you currently working on, Protein?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm working on so many songs, you know what I mean? I have so many songs that I already work on. So currently I'm just waiting for one of my songs to get some real attraction, and then I can able to drop an EP. You understand?
Nice. But there is one song where you send, I don't think I have it. Do I have it? It's poor class of people.
Yeah.
How comfortable are you singing a cappella?
Well, I'm comfortable singing a cappella. Yeah, man. 100%.
Such a piece, let me hear it.
Well, yeah. Only the poorer class of people, they might feel it. Bigger heads and them friend import guns. People die in nightmare in the ghetto. Red River, people blood a run. Alright, me hear the news, violence has spread. Everyone's scared, people living in fear. The youths them riding bikes, so choreo is everywhere. From Spanish Town to Montego Bay. A lot of youth lie down at Dovecat. AR-15 pan the brink store them a knock. AK and M16 Kingston a run at people mental get weak. Oh gosh, only the poorer class of people them a feel it. Bigger heads and them friend import guns. Yeah man, you know.
Right, there you have it. Only the poorer class of people. Let me see this what I have right here.
People dying night. People blood a run. Alright, me hear the news. Violence has spread. Everyone's scared. People living in fear. The youths are riding bikes. So choreo is everywhere. From Spanish Town to Montego Bay. A lot of youth lie down at Dovecat. AR-15 from the brink store them a knock. AK and M16 Kingston a run at. People mental get weak. Oh gosh.
Only the poorer class of people.
Big show.
Believe, man.
Only the poorer class of people.
For real.
As real as it gets. You see, you guys coming late in this, you guys really kind of cut me. I have so many questions to talk to you about tonight, but let me see where we can go from here. All right, so for you, Protein and also Organic, as young artists, as up and coming artists, have you guys been paying attention to the business side of things? Because I've been hearing so many times that these artists, they do the music, people produce the music, they sing the music make millions, and the artist dead, and they have to go for GoFundMe to bury them. Are you looking into the business side of your thing?
I am. You know what I mean? Because, as I said, I'm the one that producing myself. So I have my master. You understand? I own them. You understand? I own my beats as well. You know what I mean? I copyright my stuff them. You know, so, yeah, man.
You're doing all the right thing.
Yeah, man. I try to be on the right track.
All right. So what about you, Organic?
So basically the same thing.
Because now you say you're going to draw back for all those songs you did back in the days. You're going to remaster them. You're going to come back with them again. And so are you going to make sure, say, everything is in... Make sure, say, you sing a song, you won't get paid?
Yeah, definitely.
That's why you sing, don't it?
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, we have something going on. We have a couple, as CAP, we have a couple company we sign up with and, make sure everything is intact.
All right.
Copyrights and everything there.
And you told me that outside of music that you kind of focus on being a chef.
Yeah, I'm a chef.
Big time chef?
Yes.
Jamaican chef?
Yes.
Are you do every kind of chef?
I do a little overseas things.
That really?
Mix it up, but
you have to make me taste the food. You have to make me taste it one day.
Yeah,
what do you specialize in?
Jerk chicken, rasta pasta, vegetables like stew peas and rice.
You don't seafood?
Yeah, that's most.
All right, so one day I want to taste the seafood. You have to go drive car, come at Queens, come make me taste it.
I'm not gonna promise you, but I will do it.
Oh, but you're coming to go in the podcast to come chat to me in the podcast room. Yeah. All right, so there we have it. People, his name is Organic, and he had a beautiful song called War. So tell me a few other songs that you have for people who can, if you want to go download your songs and so. Tell me a few of your songs.
I got a couple of songs like on the gospel. I have a song, but the first song I did was My God Never Leave Me Alone. Yeah, I sing over a song called He Touched Me. It's like people love the way I sing the song.
They love the way you put your spin on it.
Yeah, and I have a song called This Is My Father's World. I got a couple of songs. Well, I have a song where people say I'm crazy, but I sing a song about wifey. Everybody when I sing that song, everybody laugh. But it's a very serious song, you know. Yeah.
Are you singing from experience?
Yes, I wrote a song about me.
Something happened to you?
Yeah, something.
Are you right about it?
Yeah.
So the wife is still there?
No.
Okay, that's it. That's why I call wifey. All right, so people, once again, we're talking to Organic right here at JAIRiE Radio Studios. Also chatting with a brother by the name of Protein. All right, Protein is an up-and-coming artist with a beautiful voice, doing his great things over here. And I want to find out, Protein, for you now, business outside of music.
Well, I'm a mason. I lay blocks, bricks, concrete works. You understand? I do all of those things. I'm a construction bro, you know.
And you mean on a big scale kind of thing?
Yeah, man. I do it from a tender age, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, professional.
Professionally. So you see, people, that's what we're talking about. So they're artists, but it takes just the artistry of the music to make them who they are. They outside of music, they do their thing. You see, trying to make two ends meet. But at the same time, we have to support the artists. You see, Protein is telling me, say, he won't see his songs being. He says, Sherry S. Me just want me to see no Protein and play. Oh yeah, play a song. I'm not hear no Protein. So he want to say he want us as on-air personalities start play the artist song some more. I'm expecting that Organic will send me some of those gospel songs because I also have a gospel show. So I would love some of those gospel songs if you can send them to me. All right. But I want to find out now, you see just how competitive it is right now in the music. Everybody, every day, my email is filled up with people sending me songs and songs and songs again. All right. How do you think you can stay consistent now in this industry?
Well, I make up my mind to if you do that, and I have songs. I know I got songs. I don't have.
And you have talent.
Yes, you understand me. So it's like it just have to leave up to me now, and the power of God will help me through my journey, you know, and what I want to do. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to ask you, no Protein. Where do you see yourself, Protein, in the next 5 years musically?
Wow, that's a good question. Well, to be honest with you, I see myself doing good music, and I would think I've seen myself to travel in the world, touring, you understand? Because the music them that I have, I know they're going to take me far place.
So do you think in the next 5 years we will see that EP?
For sure, quicker than that, man. I have more than an EP right now, mix and master. I just give myself some time.
Make the songs we have, they're running scores first, and people get used to it.
To be honest with you, I do two kind of music, which you can see, dancehall and reggae. So right now, I want to give them an EP with some girls' songs. I have it. So like you hear Never Read Me, I want to put 5 more songs. I have them to put with it. Like you hear Success, I have so many reggae songs can put together to give an EP or an album. You understand?
All right.
Even though you hear Success, sometimes I consider if that is my biggest song because I have so many. I'm confused.
Okay.
And you asked me what I'm working on a little earlier. And the way I like Success, even though I said I don't sure if Success is my biggest song, currently I have Success Part 2. You understand? Yeah, And the reason why I do it is because I want to become successful in the music.
All right, as well you should.
Yeah,
all right, once again, people, almost at the end of my segment, they came in a little bit late, so kind of run up against time because it's now almost time for me to go. We have someone else coming in after me. But I also want to say to Protein and Organic, thank you both for joining me today and sharing your individual journeys, wishing you both continued success in your music and everything you have coming up. And to our listeners, continue to support the artists and the culture. All right, I also want to invite you to let the people know, before I play Success, let the people know how they can support you, where can they get your music?
Well, my name is Protein. I spell it Proteyn. You know, you can find me on all digital platforms. You understand? Yeah, for real. YouTube, all over, I'm there. You understand? Facebook, yeah, man, for real. IG, yeah.
All right, there you have it. All right. And for you now, Organic, how can people support your music? I know you have a lot of things coming out, but we want to follow your journey. So when you drop certain things, we're right there with you. Where can they get you everything?
Get stuff on DiscoKid, iTunes, and some various.
So they just Google Organic.
ORGANICKK.
Oh, that's why I couldn't find the songs, because while we were sitting here, I was trying to find some songs to go drop them and play them. So I spelled it ORGANIC. So it's ORGANICKK.
Yeah.
All right, so people, there you have it. It's ORGANICKK. So that's the Organic we're talking about. So if you put in just Organic, you're going to get a different artist. That's not him. All right, so there you have it. His name is Organic, and I'm telling you, big things coming up. I have a great song. It's called War right now. This is one I have. But he has other tunes out there. Also have some gospel music out there. So I do invite you to go and support the artist, ORGANICKK. That's the name you look for. All right, there you have it. So Protein, as I go, I want to give you an opportunity, guys, to say your goodbye to everybody who's listening to you. But before I do that, I have to play a song that kind of resonates with everybody out there today. All right, the song is called Success. Just as I played for you War from Organic, because that's what's going on right now. Enough war going out there. I'm gonna play this song from Success from Protein, and it's called Success. Listen to the rest of this song.
So we can reap my reward. Some people envy me.
We're going to start again. The man saying work hard so he can reap his reward. Is that say he's willing to go out there and do it every day. I'm telling him the construction. So hard work.
Is the key to success.
That's why it's leading to your success. So you see, that's where he wrote his song from. Hard work leading to his success. All right, almost time to go because someone else coming after me. But listen.
You see me respect all of the hard-working people. So make me raise a glass for the people them who work hard for what them want. Me work hard so me can reap my reward. Some people envy, me know me not envy. Me live on earth, me working towards my success. Patience is a virtue, my blessings soon come. Me work hard so me can reap my reward. Some people envy, me know me not envy. Me live on earth, me working towards my success. Patience is a virtue, my blessings soon come. Me no grudge no one for them success. My heart clean, love filled with purity. When me stand firm, me act and show maturity. On me pension, me put enough security. I could know me envy one chastise. Where were them when me tiling for me dime? Me sweat night and day, me invest in my time. From the age of 12, me dip on construction site. Me work hard so me can reap my reward. Some people envy, me know me not envy. Me live on it, me working towards my success. Patience is a virtue, my blessings soon come. Me work hard so I can reap my reward. Some people envy, me know me not envy.
All right, we work hard so we can reap reward. I'm going to give you an opportunity to say goodbye to everybody all over the world right now who is listening to you. Mixcloud, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, World Map, what's up? All right, you can say your goodbye to everybody right now.
Well, listen, it is a pleasure for you to be on the show. And I'm taking this moment to bless up each and everyone who listen to ChitChat Radio. So, you don't know, manners and respect.
Manners and respect says Protein.
Big up
what's
the
up,
world.
Organic?
Big up the world while listening to this. That you don't know, Sherry do her thing and she's great. Support her many different ways. Big up the music always. Enough love
all
to the
right.
world.
Absolutely. And I'm going to invite you all to make sure that you download the JAIRiE Radio. Follow JAIRiE Radio on Instagram and TikTok. We have a website, JAIRieradio.com. Follow us and share with your friends. We want to grow this. You understand me? We want to grow this. Success. We work hard.
Yeah, man.
For reap reward.
I don't know. We're living off America, and you know when the time cold, we still have to go out there. So I can remember when I demanded me I push through, you know, and I drive, you know, I go through the snow and I said, John, I work hard, you know. So I say, so anyway, still.
That's how that song become.
Yeah, man, you know, it's just by driving to work, I'm there and I look and I said, John, I work hard, you know, and I saw it. You know what I mean? The lyrics then come, you know what I mean?
Work hard. So if you see our brother, we didn't think no grudge him. Can work hard for putting the work. Right, Organic?
Yes, definitely.
And we're saying no more war. Yeah. Too much war. We don't want no more war. So we're going to send the message. So for everybody listening to us right now, Organic is saying no more war. Organic is saying easy upon the war, no more war. Easy upon the war.
You know the big leaves.
Easy upon the war.
All the rude boy upon the corner. Easy off for the war. One peace.
All right, there you have it. All right, and as I go, I want to say again, thank you so much to. Earlier on today, we chatted with Mesha Steele. And Mesha Steele was going to be in Manhattan with Luciana on the 19th of April at LPR NYC. And don't forget that Luciana and Mesha Steele, they will be at VP Records on the 18th of April, right there on Jamaica Avenue. So make your way down to VP Records on the 18th. You know, the artists will be there interacting with people, mingling with people. So will Mesha Steele. I want to say thank you, Mesha Steele, for coming through. Also want to say thank you as well to our sister who is doing some fundraising for IRIE. A FUI Awards Gala takes place on Friday, April 17th in New York City. All right. And if you can't support, get involved. This is about investing in the future of our Caribbean people through education. And don't forget that the Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Dr. Andrew Holness, will be receiving a Legacy Award at that event. Lots of other people getting awards. So please go out and support if you can. If you can't attend the event, they're saying that we can make a donation. As we go now, we're going to ask Mr. Tony Isaacs to just give us advertisements. All right, as we say our goodbye with advertisements. All right. All right, so we're just going to just play this to take us out then. A piece of protein and a piece of water.
So we can reap my reward. Some people envy, me know me not envy. Me live on earth, me working towards my success. Patience is a virtue, my blessings soon come. Me work hard, so me can reap my reward. Some people envy, me know me not envy. Me live on earth, me working towards my success. Patience is a virtue, my blessings soon come. Me not grudge no one for them success. My heart clean, love filled with purity. When me stand firm, me act and show maturity. And me pension, me putting up security. I could know me envy one chastise. Where were them when me tiling for me time? Me sweat night and day, me invest in my time from the age of 12.
We work hard, forget where it was, but you see we things don't envy we, alright?
No more war.
We're about to go a quick commercial break and a few words from our sponsors.
Are you looking for accessories that truly make an entrance? Explore the vibrant collection at Smart Inspired Accessories. From chic eyewear, including trendy sunglasses, blue light glasses, and sporty goggles, to stylish apparel like reggae-themed t-shirts and elegant color block dresses. Dive into their stunning jewelry collection with pieces like red jasper prayer bracelets, elegant earrings, and matching necklaces. You'll also find unique tote bags featuring motivational designs and handmade cotton masks with popular themes like Black Black Panther. Discover elegant gold-plated bangle sets, motivational canvas prints, and even custom-designed jewelry that blends fashion with personal meaning. Explore the vibrant collection at smartinspiredaccessories.com. Join the excitement every Sunday from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. on JAIRIE Radio, where great style meets great conversation.
Smart Inspired Accessories is a proud sponsor of the Sherry S Show
on JAIRIERadio.com.
In New York, they want me.
JAIRIE Radio, independent internet broadcasting from the heart of New York City, the greatest city in the world. JAIRIE Radio now has available time slots for DJs, program hosts, and advertisers. Whether you're in Africa, Canada, the UK, Jamaica, or the USA, you can broadcast your show from anywhere on JAIRIE Radio. Join our diverse team and share your unique content with a global audience. Streaming on 13 platforms. Your show, your choice, your reach. JAIRIE Radio streams reggae, dancehall, lovers rock, and soul music 24/7 on the TuneIn app, MyTuner app, and Radio.Garden. Search JAIRIE Radio. Enjoy live studio weekly programs, in-depth interviews with some of the most popular Caribbean artists worldwide. Contact us on WhatsApp. Text 347-688-3106. That's 347-688-3106. Or email JAIRIERadio@gmail.com.
Yo, this is your girl Sugar representing JAIRIE Radio. You don't know. JAIRIE Radio. It's knocking on the rich man door.
Baby, welcome to JAIRIE Radio, your number one internet radio station. Go by the name of JAIRIE Radio. Check out the website www.JAIRIE Radio. We're also on that TuneIn app. We're also on that My Turner app, Garden Radio. You can check us out on the Instagram at JAIRIE_radio. Also on that Facebook, JAIRIE Radio Live. Go by the name of JAIRIE Radio.
Keep it locked.
All right, once again, as I said, it was all about the Sherry S ChitChat Radio Show. We're here each and every Sunday from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Today we had live in studio, we had an artist by the name of Protein, Proteyn. We also had Organic, ORGANICKK. I do invite you to go and look them up. I do invite you to share the music. I do invite you to stream the music. And don't forget that they are up and coming, but they're saying that we're ready to perform. We're ready to be on the stage shows. We are not shy. We want to be on the shows. We can sing. So all we want is an opportunity. So these are up and coming artists. Do what you can. Next shows in New York City. Support your New York artists. Bring them in. Put them on the show. UBS Arena. All right? They said they can open the shows, even for starters, don't it? That's what we're talking about. Organic and Protein right here on JAIRIERadio.com. Thank you, Mr. Tony Isaacs. I want to say thanks as well to all the DJs here at JAIRIE Radio. Coming up after me is going to be Mr. Biggs, all right? Right here on JAIRIE Radio. 2 o'clock, Mr. Biggs coming up. Be sure to check him out. All right? I'm out.